How do you surpass competitors in sales without resorting to price drops? Stick around to find out. My name is Jacob Crothers, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Providers with a Purpose, the show where we uncover the secrets of marketing experts which will allow you to fire your boss, work from home, and spend more time with your family. Today, we're going to discuss Chapter 2, which is the principle Russell calls hook, story, offer. And the way I'm going to explain it will be the reverse order, starting with offer. So how many of you know the difference between a product and an offer? The best way I can explain this is by illustrating a story from the book. Picture a live event. Russell is up on stage in front of hundreds of people. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out his phone, and asks the audience, "How many of you would give me $10,000 for this phone?" Silence. No hands are raised. No, he asked. Well, what if I told you that on this phone are my biggest secrets, along with notes from other live events I have attended by Grant Cardone, Dan Kennedy, and other amazing people. I also have interviews from entrepreneurs explaining their tactics on how they are making millions. Now, how many of you would give me $10,000 for this phone? People go nuts, and a bunch of them raise their hands. Like, what? Do you see the power of an offer compared to selling a product? Let's break this down. He took an everyday iPhone, probably worth $500, and most people know it's valuable and has great features, all that good stuff. But not only do you get the phone, you get so much valuable content to help you jumpstart your business and the secrets on how other millionaires are rich. You get the interviews, videos, notes from live events. So he took a $500 phone, loaded it with information, and sold it for more money, which was only available to that audience. That's the secret of an offer. You take a product, add information to it, and it increases the perceived value. So when you make an offer, it has increased value and scarcity. They need to act now, or they will not be able to get this offer from anyone else. Next, we have story. The story needs to have emotion and explain how you learned it or earned it. What I mean by that is, instead of trying to sell a product and listing off all the features or trying to convince someone it is the greatest thing in the world, you tell a relatable story of how you had an issue, found a solution, and proved it over and over that it works. Let's go over an example. There's a guy named Drew. He's a personal trainer who wanted to get his message out about a keto-friendly lifestyle. Now, he was in great shape, and a lot of the objections he was getting were things like, "I'll always be fat, this won't work for me, you've always been in shape," things like that. So he set out to gain weight and go through his program to lose that weight. He called it Fit to Fat to Fit, where he was in shape, gained weight, and then he lost it all again by going through his program. That's his story. He was the example to show that after gaining weight, his program will help you lose the weight too. Finally, we have hook. The hook is what you use to catch their attention just long enough for you to tell them a story. A hook can be things like a catchy headline in an ad, interviews with famous people, or even a show you were on like Drew. He was on the Jay Leno show and was able to use that as a hook to tell his story. Put it all together, and you have a hook, story, and offer. Use the hook to get their attention, tell them your story about how you learned it or earned it, and then make them the offer. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you got some value out of this. If so, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you get alerts for the next show that will be coming next week. Also, if you know anyone else who is looking for a way to fire their boss, work from home, or spend more time with their family, and you think this could be useful for them, send them this video. Alright guys, bye!